One of the biggest lessons that we've learned in our 7 years of hosting is that not having the right support systems in place is going to make your job extremely stressful.
And the opposite is also true. Once you have those systems and processes all dialed in, this job becomes a lot less stressful, regardless of if you're self-managing one property or you have a management company with a large portfolio.
In this video, we're going to share 6 things, and they're all subscription or membership type programs that help keep your business running smoothly. And to start, it's our property management software.
We admittedly waited way too long to implement a channel manager. We had a hard time narrowing down exactly which one we wanted to invest our time and money into.
We spent a good amount of time on research at kind of a couple different time frames where we tried demos, and we really just weren't happy with what we saw.
Either they were kind of clunky feeling and unintuitive on the back end, or they almost had too many features that we would be paying for and not using. Or we were hearing mixed reviews about reliability.
Reliability is arguably one of the most important aspects of a channel manager. Its main job is to keep all your bookings and pricing able to be managed and seen all in one place and do that reliably.
Thankfully, we landed on a great option, uplisting, and we have been happy customers for about 1.5 years now.
Customer satisfaction is our most important investment.
We found uplisting to be really easy to use. It's intuitive to navigate, and they have a very good desktop version and a mobile app that works well.
The mobile app has seen a lot of improvements over the past year, and we're able to do things like messaging and blocking dates and spot changing pricing all there in the app.
One of the other things that sets uplisting apart from some of the competition is that it has a direct integration with Google Vacation Rentals. If you've seen some of our previous videos, we're really on a push to increase direct bookings, and that exposure from the Google Vacation Rental platform has benefited us and got us more bookings.
If you want to check out uplisting for yourself, we will leave a link in the description box below, which will give you access to a read-only free trial version of uplisting to see if it's a good fit for you and your business.
Feel free to ask any questions or make comments about uplisting. We'll address those as we see them in the comments below.
The second thing that keeps our short-term rental business running smoothly are our smart home subscriptions, specifically Minute and Wise, and we'll link both of these in the description box below.
These tools are not just about convenience, they're about ensuring our property is secure, our operation is running the way we expect it to, and that we're providing a peaceful environment for our neighbors.
Turn the noise down!
Let's start with Minute, which is our go-to device for noise monitoring, and rightfully so. We've tried other options like Noise Aware. We just prefer Minute. We found it to be more reliable and accurate, and we've also been happy with the battery longevity.
We install a Minute noise monitor on the back patio area or outdoor living space of all of our vacation rentals, and we recommend you do that as well if you haven't already.
But if you're operating in a city that's highly regulated and with hefty fines for noise violations, then this is an absolute must.
We've even successfully disputed a noise citation that we received that was basically a false call from a neighbor. After we provided plots of noise at the given time, there was no noise and therefore no reason for the citation.
One tip that we've learned if you are managing multiple properties, we like to keep a spare fully charged noise monitor with us when we're doing inspections so that if we find one with a low battery, we can actually swap it out.
Fairly recently, Minute updated their firmware on the sensors, and as long as the sensor with the low battery isn't completely dead, you can initiate this sensor swap procedure, and you can just, in a matter of a few seconds, take the dead one down, put a fully charged one up. The software recognizes that you swapped them, and away you go.
Most of the time though, if we're not the ones doing the inspections at the property, then we'll just leave a charging cable in the supply closet. We usually put a little label on it that says noise monitor. And then if we see in the app that the battery is running low, we'll ask the cleaner to please just plug in the monitor when she gets there before she gets started. And then whoever comes to do the inspections will remount the fully charged monitor.
We're seeing battery life of between 2 and 4 months, which is really great before we have to charge these sensors again. And if you're in a pinch without a spare sensor, if you can get it on a charge for about an hour, you're going to get a good amount of life out of that level of charge and keep your operation running.
The other smart home subscription that we use is Wise, and that is our security camera of choice.
There are tons of choices out there. You know, we see Ring and Nest and long list of others, and we're not saying those are bad, but what we've found is that Wise, for the price, it meets our needs very well, and there's really no reason for us to spend more.
Especially because we are providing these cameras to each of our clients as part of an onboarding package when they join our management company. So we buy a lot of cameras.
That's right. We have cameras everywhere.
And just like the more expensive models, the Wyze cameras are recording 24/7. We can access any of the footage live, and we can even use two-way audio to communicate through the camera if we need to.
We look at things like whether guests have departed on time, the cleaning team has come when they're supposed to, or we can also keep an eye on like occupancy levels at the property. If maybe we get a noise monitor trigger, we can go look at the driveway camera, have people been flowing into the house, kind of puts a story together for what's happening at the property.
So these cameras just provide an extra level of security and peace of mind without breaking the bank. And we're paying for the Wyze Cam Unlimited subscription, which is $100 annually for all of our cameras.
This subscription gives you like unlimited cloud recording, motion alerts, and better detection of people versus other motion. So for the $100 for 30 cameras or something that we have, it's pretty easy to justify.
The third thing that keeps our short-term rental business running smoothly is Breezeway. And we use Breezeway for scheduling and tracking cleanings, inspections, and maintenance.
We've been using Breezeway for years, and it's really an important piece. It's kind of the glue that holds our operation together.
Before Breezeway, we were manually scheduling all of our cleanings via text and email with our different cleaners in different markets, and it was very stressful. I would wake up in the middle of the night, like in a panic, scared that I forgot to schedule cleaning for the same day turn that we had the next day, and it was not good.
I'm fine, okay? Just stressed.
Breezeway connects to our calendars of each property, and when a guest checks out, it schedules a cleaning automatically for that day. And then when there is a guest check-in, we set it to schedule an inspection for that check-in day.
If you've been around our channel for a while, or if you follow us on Instagram or TikTok, then you probably know that we recently purchased a property in Albuquerque, and we've set it up as a short-term rental, but also as a wedding and events venue.
And so a new thing that came along with that is scheduling wedding tours that come up and potential guests ask for. We schedule those with our local assistant in Albuquerque. We can populate things like the phone number, the exact time, the guest name, all the details that he needs to know to give people a tour and show them around the property.
If you want to check out Breezeway for your short-term rental business, we will leave a discount offer with a link in the description box below.
The fourth subscription tool that keeps our business running smoothly is Target 360.
We pay $99 per year for the Target 360 membership, but if you have the Target Circle credit card, it used to be called the Target Red card, I believe, then you can do a membership upgrade for $49 a year. And currently both options have a free trial period as well.
Shopping spree!
The membership gets free 2-day shipping on anything that Target sells, which is nice for when we're doing setups or just for us to use personally sometimes. The best feature is that we get free same-day delivery on items from a store.
It's a shopper service, meaning that you add the items that you want from your local store into your online cart, and then someone goes and shops for those items and delivers them to your house or to your rental property or wherever it's going. And it's all usually delivered within 2 hours, which can come in really handy if you are managing a property remotely and you need something delivered to the house quickly.
We use this a lot, both personally and things come up at our properties. Like last week, a guest got to a house, realized one of the baby items was missing. We did not notice that during our inspection, but we got on Target app, found that they had it at a local store. Thing was delivered in time for bedtime for the baby. Everyone's happy.
Baby's sleeping.
Another example, a few days before that, we had a damaged rug at a property, and so we scheduled a delivery of a new rug and also some supplies to arrive at the property, which is in San Diego, away from us, while the cleaner was there doing her work so that she was able to put away the new rug and all the supplies that came.
There is a minimum order for the service. It's $35 right now, and if we don't meet that minimum with whatever we need to order, we'll sometimes tack on like a little sweet treat or some little thing that the guests might enjoy, and that makes them happy as well.
There are some similar options to Target 360 like Walmart Plus or Instacart, so we would recommend researching what's offered in your your area and which one's the most reliable. One side note, Instacart Business does come free with a host GPO membership, which we've talked a lot about before, and we will leave all the details about that in the description box below.
Number 5 is another big retailer that we rely heavily upon, and that is Costco.
And if you don't have a Costco in your area, maybe you choose some other bulk buy retailer like Sam's Club.
We shop for a lot of our supplies at Costco. We appreciate their quality for the price for things like toilet paper, paper towels, sponges, snacks, and the list goes on. It's also nice that you get a rebate on percentage of your purchases that you make throughout the year.
And we use the Capital One Spark Cash Plus card at Costco, which earns us an additional 2% back.
And in case you missed our recent video about credit cards and which ones to use for your business, we'll link that on the screen at the end of this video.
And the 6th membership that keeps our short-term rental business running smoothly is Amazon Prime.
We rely heavily on Amazon Prime for lots of things like light bulbs, sheets, supplies. There's pretty much anything you can think of, which probably most of you know.
But having the Prime membership gets us the fast and free shipping, and we're also able to take advantage of their subscribe and save prices for some of our supplies like hand soap, coffee, the list goes on and on.
We'll leave a link in the description box below to our Amazon storefront, which has idea lists for pretty much everything in your short-term rental, including all of our subscribe and save choices for supplies.
We hope you found this video helpful, and if you have any other subscriptions that you use for your short-term rental business, please share them in the comment section below.
And we'll leave this video here on the screen we think you might want to check out next.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.